Thank you. The first thing I would like to say is that one of the reasons why I went to prison was because I was a follower and not a leader. I looked at drug dealers being fascinated by what they did and whatnot, and I never looked at the negative aspect of things. I did 8 years in prison. I had a 24 with an 8. For my first charge, I was trafficking cocaine on the New Jersey Turnpike, and I was arrested. And just so happened I was 19 years old. That was the first time I had ever been locked up. And as soon as I bailed out from that and I went home, I still was selling drugs. Like, the result was going to be different. And I got arrested again. Once I bailed out from that charge right there, I eventually went to trial for the trafficking cocaine on the New Jersey Turnpike, and I was found guilty. While the trial was going on and they was deliberating, I had left. So when I had left, so now I'm on the run from a drug charge. When I went home, I got locked up again on another drug charge. So that made 3 drug charges. So when I eventually went back to New Jersey and got sentenced, they was trying to get me life in prison for drugs. This so happened that my higher power, he blessed me and allowed me to get a 24 to 8. I served 8 years from Trenton to Riverfront to Southwoods, Kenton to Bo Robinson to Kentuck, to finally making it back on the streets in 2005. I was locked up from 97 to 2005. And every time I got locked up, I was high. I was on drugs. And like drugs don't allow you to function like you normally would. And drugs throw you off and have you making wrong decisions that you normally wouldn't make if you wasn't under the influence. And like my whole time being in prison, I used to just think and wonder, like, where could I have been if I wouldn't have sold drugs? I'm from North Carolina, and I was in New Jersey, so you can imagine, like, being away from all my family and whatnot, like, because I didn't have nobody coming to see me, not on a regular basis anyway, and so pretty much I had to rough it out on my own. And the only thing, like, I want the parents and the kids to understand is that if you make a bad decision, one bad decision can cost you your life. All it takes is one. And I'm no different from anybody else out here. You know, when I look back on things, man, I just say, like, 'cause I have a lot of friends that worked and did things honestly. That's how I grew up. And the reason why I went astray, that I feel as though like I went astray, is because, like, I had too much time on my hands. And like my mom, like, she was at work, so I always had, you know, like, I always had a place to go, whereas though I didn't have no supervision. And the streets became my supervision, my friends. And that's another thing, like, if your kids, like, all of a sudden they just stop depending on you and they don't need money and they're not asking you for things and whatnot, that's a sign to look for, you know, like, where's my child getting this money from, or, you know, what is he doing? These are things, are signs to really look for. And another thing, like, if your kids, you know, like, they keep Visine and things of that nature, or if they wash their face as soon as they come in the house and throwing on perfume, or whatever the case may be, these are signs that you have to look at, and you can't just be like, just come down on your kids. You got to keep an open communication line with your kids in order for them to tell you things, because they feel as though you're gonna get real upset about a situation or anything, then they're not gonna feel like they want to tell you that. And like, my main goal is just to give back, just to help somebody. If I can just help one person out there, or 10, or whatever the case may be, I help somebody from going down the path that I chose. And believe me, like, nobody wants to go to prison. The holidays, I miss 8 Christmases, 8 Thanksgivings, 8 birthdays. I I missed 8 of my son's birthdays. As soon as my son was born, I got locked up. 8 years. You know what I mean? And like even now, like my son, he loved me to death. Like, but I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like repair some of the damage that I've already done. But I can't go back. I can only move forward. And only thing I can say is that I just lead by example. I thank y'all for listening to my story.
Thank you.